Welcome back to 21090 Brewing. Cool thing happened today. We got a request from someone who wanted to clone one of Todd's beers and actually did that.
Clone Todd?
No, Todd. Your beer. One of your beers.
Clone Todd.
Oh boy.
All right, everybody, welcome back to 21090 Brewing. I'm here with my friend Jeff, who actually found us on our Clone Wars series and decided to take a stab at Todd's version of the Winter Storm. Jeff, go ahead. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on.
Yeah, so I watched Todd's attempt at Winter Storm, and it's a beer I really love, so I decided to try it out. I made some small adjustments. I'm interested to see how they compare. So I've got my beer, got an example to compare it to. So looking forward to seeing how that goes and getting some good feedback. Hopefully it's tasty, and just appreciate having the opportunity. I really love the videos and love what you guys are doing, so thanks.
We appreciate it. So we can't wait to try this. We are excited. We are down here in beautiful downtown Ellicott City on a snowy spring day here in Maryland. But we love Todd's. We love Winter Storm. So now let's see what Jeff's is going to taste like, huh? Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no, thank you, Andy.
All right. Welcome back to 21090, guys. I am Andy. This is Eric. This is Todd. Before we get started, as always, if you're into home brews, beer tours, beer reviews, and now beer trading, hit that subscribe button. Please. Click that little bell in the corner. It's going to let you know every time there's a new video from 21090. We've got Instagram we'll hook you up with. We got Twitter we'll hook you up with. Lots of ways to find us. Speaking of find us, we hooked up with Jeff. He's a friend of ours from Ellicott City. And like you heard, he decided he was going to clone one of our beers, Todd's Winter Storm. Todd actually got this recipe directly from Heavy Seas, from Chris Leonard himself, which is really cool. And you can check out that whole video. We'll link you below to Clone Wars Episode 1, although all the Clone Wars were good. Episode 2, we did Yards. Episode 3, Turn the Big Cat. We did Founders Mosaic Prompts. All good. But in this one, Jeff particularly took a liking to Todd's Winter Storm. So Todd, tell us a little bit about what went into the Winter Storm beer that you did that Chris gave you.
No doubt about it. So again, Chris Leonard and Heavy Seas gave us their actually brew sheet. So I follow that to a T. Heavy on the crystal malts and the toffee characteristics of sort of a ESB. Did not change a thing. But Andy, from what I understand, we made some changes with this one.
So Jeff was telling me he did make a couple of changes that he thought would kind of enhance or the profile a little bit based off of Todd's review that he did when he compared his side by side. Now remember, we're not commercial brewers here, so it was definitely going to be different from the Winter Storm anyway. But so Jeff said, I'm going to take Todd's advice. I'm going to tweak a few things. So a couple little things he did was he switched up a few of the specialty malts a bit, try and give a bit of a broader range of that coffee and raisiny kind of flavor. He also used a low whirlpool temperature, and he didn't go as heavy on the Centennial hops.
Just that's a good idea, because when we did my review, I did the whirlpool, but I got way too much probably conversion out of that, and it was hoppier than I think the actual heavy Winter Storm. Real thing.
Remember that, right? And I think that's cool because he took that advice. He said, "All right, let's try and get closer to the original." So now, Jeff, we are going to see just how close you got. Now, by the way, Jeff doesn't put a ton of content up on YouTube.
Come on, Jeff.
I told him he's got to do more, but he is he is an avid brewer. So we will link you up with him down below if you want to check out a couple of the videos that
Pressure's
he did
on,
do.
Jeff.
But Jeff, hey man, before we even take a sip, we're encouraging you to go out and
do it
and put more for all of us to see because we think it's worth watching. But without further ado, let's first sip on the original. Let's go back to. This is the Winter Storm from Heavy Seas.
This is the favorite beer of the owner of Heavy Seas, Hugh Sisson. What happened?
Nothing. Keep moving, man. We're all right.
What just happened?
Nothing.
Are we still going to cut it back on that?
I wasn't until you kept on dragging your feet.
What are you doing?
I just keep going. Sometimes I just keep going.
So again, yeah, Heavy Seas puts out the Winter Storm. It's Hugh Sisson, the owner, his favorite beer they produce. I absolutely love it. That's why I did the clone of it. And you're going to get a ton of nice toffee, earthy notes. It's an Imperial ESB, so let's get into it. That's it. Very, very malty. Very malty. And there's a bitter
Tell why he likes it.
There's a bitter finish at the very end on it. It's really well balanced. I love this beer.
So, to put it bluntly, good beer. So,
All right, so Jeff's.
this is yours. Now, I will say this.
Here it is.
These two beers here, this is Jeff's, and this is the Winter Storm. Color, man, I'm going to tell you, spot on, man. Well done.
Clear as
Well
can be,
done.
too.
Very clear. If you take a look at Jeff's, man, look at that. I mean, you can read right through that puppy. That is a beautiful.
It's clearer than Heavy Seas.
That's just, it is. That's a beautiful beer.
It's clearer than Heavy Seas.
So, so I'll tell you, it's a good-looking beer, Jeff.
He whirlpooled this, too, right?
He did. Nice. Put a little nose.
Excuse me.
Now, you're definitely not picking up as much on the nose.
No.
Now, if you take a
I'd finish mine.
you can,
So
well,
I think there's a little
Yep.
bit more toffee
There
notes
is.
on
you are
the-
picking up more of that, the toffee on the heavy seas.
Yes, 100%.
Absolutely. Did you originally?
Yeah.
Did they do any dry hopping at all with this? Do you remember?
No, it's all
No,
whirlpool,
it's all whirlpool? Okay.
and then just what you have for your bittering.
Okay. So
Let's get into
let's
it.
get into it. Let's taste it.
It's softer.
Yeah, it's tasty though.
It is tasty.
So,
It's very tasty.
so I'll tell you what.
It's not
this
as it's not as
isn't-
bitter, and I
yeah.
think he went for that.
Yeah, it's not as
you don't
bitter.
think it's as bitter?
No way.
This is a lot softer.
Softer.
And you can tell because he said he went a lot lighter on the Centennial.
Mouth feels creamier too.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I
Right?
agree with that. It definitely has a little bit more on the tongue.
So your ESB is a sipping beer. The nice thing about Jeff's is that this is very smooth, and I feel like you can drink a few more of these. I'm not sure exactly what the ABV was that came in on Jeff's, but this is very soft, and gets you in a little bit of trouble.
No doubt about it. I mean, whereas mine was overly hoppy, again, his is probably a little bit under that, but that's what he's going for.
Yeah.
It's hard to replicate what a commercial brewery does, but he's
Absolutely.
really close. Really well done.
And I like how he took the kind of the constructive criticism what you did against your own beer. Like, hey, here's where I didn't feel like I measured up to the original, and he modified it. And I think that's why it came out the way. We always say the measure of a good beer is would you serve it to your friends, and
Oh, heck yeah.
I'll tell you right now, Jeff, well
would
done,
drink
man. Any
Awesome
day
job,
of the
Jeff.
week, any day of the week. This is good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Jeff, start putting some videos
absolutely,
out.
man.
Right?
Throw a few more. He's only got a couple, but we will link you up to Jeff if you want to go check out a few of the videos he is, and maybe kind of comment and entice him to do more. Go for it because he's personable, he's talented, and
Making great beer.
he's making
guy.
good beer. Yeah, come
Come
on,
on, Jeff.
join
Get
us in
on
the ranks.
YouTube. Let's
We
go.
started less than a year ago with what, 20 subscribers?
30, I think, and now we're getting close to 700.
If three schlubs like us can do it, you can.
Two ball guys and
gonna be the new-
hairy
the
Italian.
new-
Let's
the
go.
The new moniker, Three
Is that our shirt?
Schlub
Two bald
Brewing.
guys and a hairy Italian.
Three Schlub Brewing. I like that.
Two ball guys and hairy
I
Italian.
like it.
I like it.
Three Schlub Brewing.
Three brothers brewing. Two ball guys and a hairy Italian.
Yeah, good stuff, Jeff. Thanks. And we also have another special treat I'm about to introduce to you from Jeff.
Let's take a
you're
look
going
at
to
it.
love this. We're going to take a look at this. In 2016, the summer 2016, a massive flood ravaged downtown Ellicott City. Millions of dollars of damage, and it really
destroyed Main
it was catastrophic, to be honest with you. So the home brewing or the craft beer community came together and realized that, like, hence Watershed Moment, that this was an opportune time to kind of rise up and see what they could do to help out our friends in Ellicott City. Ellicott City holds a special place in our heart. You might remember the Taylor's Row from Manor Hill that we had in our tailgate video when we did the Detroit and Baltimore game. That's right there in downtown Ellicott City, so they were one of the areas affected. So this is cool. So Jailbreak Brewing got together with Flying Dog, and they did a hybrid of two of their kind of most infamous beers. The Poor Righteous from their IPA from Jailbreak, and then the Raging Bitch from Flying Dog. Kind of put them together and created this beautiful beer from the two of them together, 6.5 ABV. So we're gonna sip on this now.
We haven't done a lot of Flying Dog. Flying Dog is the biggest brewery in Maryland by capacity wise.
Actually top 50 in the country.
Yeah,
they're really large.
Frederick, Maryland.
Right,
we need to get out there, do more Flying Dog stuff, doing a lot of great things. And then Jailbreak out of Laurel, Maryland, much smaller, but combining.
Snake Dog.
Wow.
Great IPA.
The Truth.
The Truth. Oh,
Dead Rise is one of my favorites.
Rise.
You're gonna see us doing Dead Rise soon too.
Yeah. Anyway,
digress. But yeah, they're
combine the two.
This is a cool kind of thing that they did to get together to kind of raise funds. So all the proceeds went to help the revitalization of Ellicott City after
Thanks,
that.
Jeff.
So
Jeff,
very cool that you did this for us. And let's do a quick sip on this, huh?
The nose
Cheers.
is insane.
Now, those two beers are insane.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think I've ever had Poor Righteous.
Poor Righteous is good.
The Poor Righteous
and everybody's had the Raging
It
Bitch.
is
Yeah.
so good.
So, yeah.
I'm smelling
This
the
is
clothes from Raging Bitch right off the
Belgian?
bat.
Absolute mix of the two because it's got the. What are you doing? You jumping
Is
ahead.
Poor Righteous? Yeah. It's not a
Poor Righteous. It's an
Belgian.
IPA. No, it's
Not
an
Belgian.
IPA. It's borderline
Guys,
New England, not all fully.
Shut up and drink, because this is just good.
How you doing?
How you doing? This is good.
This smells fantastic. It smells
it
like
tastes better, brother. Taste
papaya.
This is good.
So it cuts into that Raging Bitch. I guess it's not as
That
clovey.
Belgian yeast you
Oh, I
get.
smell
It does.
Yeah, the
So-
cloves.
But it gets cut in by the
cloves.
Jailbreak.
This is awesome.
It's like a Tripel, a Belgian.
Like meets a traditional IPA,
Yeah.
like a West Coast meets it's really good.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
There is talk, and you can comment below if this is correct, but they are going to actually re-release this because it was so popular and did such a good job.
I can see why.
So yeah, this is awesome. So
Awesome.
So Jeff, start
so
to
much.
finish, this has been a great experience. We want to thank you, for cloning the Winter Storm, for hooking up with us, and for this little treat that you got here, man.
That's great.
This is money. So
This is awesome.
on behalf of 21090, we will see you real soon. Cheers,
Cheers, guys. Awesome. All right, so Jeff's you did the Jeff thing. We're going to go from the dun 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 into Jeff, and then you're going to come back and hear
What part are we coming in after?
Dun 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 dun. That's
out.
You're going to love this. We're going to take a look at this. This is not a Wayne's World moment.
like George Costanza with hair.
George Costanza with hair. That's endearing. All right, so
3.
like a 5. This gives 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, 3.
He's an angry elf. All right, hold on.
Come on!
All right, hold on.
Bad Santa.
Lord, let's go.
We need some Cavassier if we're
Oh,
going to
not
get
that again.
Yeah, I think my Cavassier
At
is
the
almost
further
empty.
review.
So the show is almost over.
How come they're the same people? Jerome Berger and what's the guy's name?
the lady's
The lady's
Ladies'
name.
man?
How come they're the same person?
They are? Jerome
They're not
Berger.
the same.
At the further review, they sound the same. It's the same thing.
The ladies man has a little more of a lisp.
Yeah,
I think they're the same thing.
When he says Cavassier, it doesn't sound like
At the
French
further review,
Well,
holding
my sweet
15
thing.
yards.
My sweet thing.
First down.
See,
What are we doing?
Boger's got a little more of the kind of like that soft, like after further review.
How's lady
I'm
man?
very gentle. He's more like Cavassier. I'm with the women because I'm a ladies man, so I have a little bit of a lisp when I be talking. Kind of like Steve Whiteman when he's talking when he does his lisp.
Hey! You should do that, but do a blurb when I say that, and then you can use it. You're like, hey, beep!